What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. This is your host, Jaye. I'm here with two special guests. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Neo.
Hey, y'all. I'm Imani.
All right. Where can they find you if they want to follow you?
All right, it's Neo, wild with an E.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Instagram.
Okay.
And then it's Imani, Imanis Williams. On Instagram.
All right, I'm gonna put that in the description below.
Yeah.
She's having trouble with that one. But if you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you don't, you have a very high chance of having a small dick. But let's continue on to the video and jump into it. So we're just gonna watch a video, and I'm just gonna get you guys' perspective on this video. Okay? All right.
So, guys, if any of you guys are out here in a relationship, I'm gonna have to ask you guys a couple of things. Does your girl, one, cook and clean unprompted?
Okay, I'm gonna actually just go through. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him do the whole list first before we go through.
Does she shut up in front of your friends? Does she ask for your permission to do things out of respect? Does she forego hanging out with friends in public settings such as clubs, nightclubs, etc. for you? Does she give you sex regardless of how she feels? And then finally, did she give up her social media for you? Okay?
Now, before he goes into his explanation, what are your thoughts on that list?
The last one was just
I was
bullshit.
that's complete bullshit. So, I'm like practically like always on Instagram and like in bra and underwear, panties, all that good shit. I'm just kidding, but
that's the reason why we don't want you to have the Instagram.
Okay. No, that's insecure.
Yeah,
I was me before us. You're not about to come in.
I was me before us. Okay.
Yes, you're not about to come in and make these rules. We can have conversations and we can agree on some shit. I'm not deleting my Instagram.
Okay.
No,
even if the guy is your ideal dude, he's taking care of
money.
you. Huh?
That's a source of money. No.
Okay.
You're not gonna get.
Well, for me, I'm like, okay, if he's my ideal dude, then he should be confident in his woman. Like, I understand, like, you should trust me regardless if I have a shirt on or without a shirt on. Because I could have a shirt on and still be doing trash shit. To each his own.
Okay. Okay. So if he was to say ultimatum, either I leave or you delete your Instagram, and you're not making money. Let's be very clear, because that's a different context.
Okay.
You got an Instagram and you, I don't know, out there just showing pictures, whatever.
Okay.
Would you delete the Instagram or would you stay with the dude?
Personally, I wouldn't.
But I wouldn't stay with him.
To each his own. I mean, like, if a girl wants to do that, cool, but not I.
Okay. And what about the other things on the list?
Okay, the cooking thing, I'm like, yeah, every once in a while, but I'm like, I can order us Uber Eats. Like, you get?
Okay.
Call it a day.
Personally, I love to cook, but I feel like sometimes the man cooks, so it just depends. Like, that all sounded misogynistic.
Misogynistic? How? Please, no, tell me how that sounds misogynistic. Because a lot
what
of times.
What the fuck do y'all do for us? Are y'all providing the funds that we need?
Most likely, yes.
Women like resources, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all are providing that shit?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind being the house mom and doing what you need.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I still want my own shit, but yeah.
Hold on, wait, hold on. We gotta go back to it. You said own shit as in what? What do you mean?
Like my own. This is so funny because I feel like this is what we've been like kind of talking about the past days.
We about to get on it. Don't worry.
Just being your own person. It's like, yeah, you can be the man and be the provider, but I'm not gonna lose myself for you.
Okay. So do you believe that to some degree, men are islands and women are boats?
I honestly don't, but like, I don't know, maybe because it's in my mindset, like sometimes I do have a hard time doing that because the way I was raised, my mom's a housewife, like she's taken care of, but she definitely makes sure her man's okay. So I'm not saying like yes, but at the same time, like everyone has their own thing going on. Like I've seen independent women, like I'm definitely there for it, but I feel like at the end of the day, because of the way I might have been raised, I do expect my man to provide for me, and I do expect to put shit on the table too in my own way, but I don't know, just
let's stay right here for a second. I like this. Okay, so you expect your guy to be traditional.
Yeah. But I still, like, at the end of the day, I still have my own hustle, and I'm not knocking anyone who has any other else to, like, whatever they have going on.
No, I got you.
But I want my own money, but you better still be taking care of me. Not saying, like...
hold on.
No, she's in his bag and in hers, too.
In mine, too. Like, not saying, like, I'm gonna mooch off you, but, like, I'm still putting in what I need to.
Okay, so if your guy is traditional, then why aren't you being traditional when it comes to the roles that
he's not traditional in every way, so that's like where the balance comes in.
Okay,
like,
talk to me.
You know, like we're not traditional in every way, but there's balance because we are traditional in some ways.
I do feel like the traditional thing is a new age. Like it's not the same anymore.
Real quick? Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
I feel like it's not the same anymore. Like it's not like okay, you're gonna stay, cook, clean. You know what? Dress how I like you. Like this is a whole new modern day thing. Like girls can be bosses. Like what's wrong with that? No.
What you got to say?
No, yeah. I was about to get to it. So what I'm picking up is the same thing as what's happening with dating today. The men are basically still traditional. They still have the roles of being security, provider, etc. Be taller than, stronger than, etc. But women roles have changed.
Yeah.
So my question to you would be, why would
we were suppressed?
We're not gonna do that here.
That's why our
we're
roles
not
have
gonna
changed.
do that here.
No, because women, like even think about it, in the cave days, like, all women were you make the babies, you take care of the babies. But now we've progressed. We're not having that little boulder on our shoulders. Like we can be a little bit more free and be in our feminine selves, right?
I can see that.
No, I would disagree 100%. You're not actually being feminine. You're being more masculine, actually.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Then okay.
What?
Yeah.
By doing what?
By being more free, by being more promiscuous, by being more assertive, by being more disagreeable. These are all traits of like a masculine person that you want in a guy.
Or maybe it's just more dominant. What if it's
we don't want no man to be
masculine trait.
Why is that masculine?
What do you mean?
Who wants a man to be promiscuous? What are you talking about?
What?
He could be my hoe, but we don't want him to be promiscuous.
No. I'm just saying that's traditionally a man thing to be, you know, out there in the world. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying men are. Boom, she trying to put words in my mouth. Nah, I do this for a living, ma'am. No, it's not gonna happen. But all I'm saying is, bottom line is, it seems like men roles are stagnant and traditional, and you guys roles are negotiable. Why is that?
Why y'all want to be us? That's just how it goes.
Wait, what?
That's how it goes.
I didn't say that either.
That's
happening right now.
That's how it goes. Look, like there's certain things that's more so, and for me, like to each his own. But there's certain things that are more so okay for a man. Certain things more okay for a woman.
Yes.
It's more okay, quote unquote, for a woman, or more acceptable for a woman to be gay. It's more acceptable for a man to be more promiscuous and be a hoe.
Yeah.
So like y'all don't get to evolve, or if y'all want to evolve, but we evolved, and that's just how it goes.
Okay, well think about it like this. So my mom, she's a housewife and she still went out, got a job, and she uses that shit for her own shopping money. So like, is that a problem now? Because she's not saying she's independent, but like she wants to still do her own, like she still wants to hold her own weight. And
I personally wouldn't say it's a problem unless it hinders your attention to the children. If I'm the dad.
Well, what children?
But that's my point.
Yeah,
so if I'm saying if there's like 2-year-old, 3-year-olds running around and you at work and I'm at work, you know, slaving and take care of everybody, and you want to be at work being independent, that's not gonna fly.
Well, see, my thing is, my mom just became a housewife 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm 24 now, so I already moved out. So she was a single mom the entire time. And she had to do what she had to do. So I feel like if a woman can do that on her own, why can't she do that with a man in the house?
You should be adding on value.
Is that wrong?
Hold on, no. What when you say value, what do you mean?
Value, like something to make my life easier.
No, I like this. Go ahead.
Something to make my life easier, and it should be the same for you. I should be making your life easier.
Okay,
so yes,
we agree
I do
so far.
So honestly, I do like to be certain kind of traditional cook for my man, cater to you, but not like massage. If you gonna massage mine, but you get what I'm saying?
Okay, so what do you bring to the table?
What do you mean? So I'm bringing money to the table too. I don't want to ask for anything I don't have. Okay. You know?
Okay.
Personally, so I'm gonna bring money to the table too. I'm gonna bring my good food. Okay. I'm gonna bring my laughter. What do you mean? You're asking what do I bring?
What do you bring to the table? You just said you add value.
Are you Kevin Samuel?
Me and him got some beef. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm dead ass.
I'm dead ass.
Yeah, I got beef with that nigga too.
But no. But I agree with 99% of what he says. The only 1% is about marriage, and marriage is, in my opinion, is not good for men. It's beneficial for you guys, but it's actually a bad thing for us.
I feel like marriage to me is just a piece of paper stating that you're still together.
It's a bad thing for y'all.
I think it's
yes. Majority of the time, you want a guy who makes more money than you, correct?
Duh.
Exactly. Correct.
I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Sorry.
But I'm not saying like.
So with alimony, with no what is that shit called? No something divorce. You can literally get married to a guy, cheat on that guy, and then get divorced and take half his stuff.
Whose fault was that? His fault. You should have did a prenup.
You shouldn't have got married. It's the whole point.
But you know what's crazy? Because like I don't know, my family must be like some like but like my mom, her first marriage, they got divorced. They had like the child support, whatever. There was no leaving half. My dad, like my mom, she's a very great woman, and so is my dad. He's the most genuine man you've ever met. My biological father's great. So
I concur that mom's great.
Right? But what they did is they had such a great friendship between the marriage, even after the divorce. So my mom only came to him when he needed it, and he was there standing by her regardless. There was no child support. It was more like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, this is how much it was. I need help. Like, she's still by herself, but he was still there to help out at the back end if she really needed it. So I saw like the bond that they had, and again, that's not like everyone. So I can't say that for everybody, but that's how I see myself. Like, if shit goes south, I would never try to take advantage of the fact of our relationship and what we had, and I would try to stick it out like they did.
Yeah, but you're the minority. Do you hear about all these stories about, you know, the
like it just
people
goes fucking south and it burns on fire?
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
Especially when you're a guy who actually have means and you're a guy who's on this purpose and making a lot of money.
Yeah,
you can get really fucked over.
Yeah, well, he made a lot of money. He's like an IT guy. Like if I was like, Dad, I'm just so poor, but like he does really well for himself, and I don't really ask him for shit, but he was always there on the back end if we ever needed anything. So
gotcha. All right, let's continue on before we get more sidetracked.
If she isn't doing these basic things for you guys, you need to start really considering if this girl is the one, okay? Because I always say it on this podcast, man. The way the world is right now in Western society, most women, not all, but a lot, come from fatherless homes and or come from what I would consider maybe a female-led household or whatever it is. And the thing is that when a woman isn't raised by her father or doesn't have strong masculine figures in her life, her ability to respect and defer to male authority is inhibited to a degree, okay? So most girls that you meet in the United States, in the West, whatever it is, you're gonna have to train bad habits out of them. Yeah, I know people say, oh my God, no, you're such a misogynist. No, I'm gonna say it again.
No,
you gotta
right
train
there.
bad habits out of them. If you take a Western girl, modern woman, and you tell her, hey, I want you to cook and clean for me, I want you to, you know, be submissive, follow my lead, be a dutiful girlfriend, whatever it is, she's gonna look at you like, are you crazy? Like, I ain't doing all that. Fuck out of here. But she's gonna expect you to be taller than her, make more money than her, be decisive, be masculine, be a leader, protect her in times of danger. In other words, it's a bad deal for most guys because you're held to a traditional standard while she is not held to a traditional standard. Her rules are negotiable, yours are static. So it's a bad deal for you as a guy, unless you have the frame where you come into the relationship and you tell her, this is how it goes. You don't have to be with me, but if you do want to be with me and you want a relationship, this is how it goes. Otherwise, you are only going to get penis and nothing else. Done. You know what I'm saying? And I need you guys to make these women qualify to you for the relationship.
I like him.
The problem is, when you give a girl a relationship and she hasn't worked for it, she does stupid shit like this. Cheating on you, embarrassing you, whatever it may be. And the other thing too, is that you need to be a dominant leader. And being a dominant leader is saving her from her own bullshit. Whether you guys want to accept it or not.
Talk to him. All right, what are your thoughts what are your thoughts so far?
Honestly, the saving her from her own bullshit, honestly, is the funniest shit. Because I'll be like, no, come get me. And he's like,
no, don't do that shit, baby.
Wait, what? Hold on, wait.
Not in like bullshit, like cheating and shit like that, but like I'll definitely get lit and be like, can you come and get me? Like, all right, now I gotta save this bitch. Like,
okay. What are your thoughts?
I agree. Like, because if we have these standards, and like I already said, what I don't bring to the table, I'm not going to ask for what I can't bring to the table. So you have your boundaries, your standards, and we have ours. So to each his own. If for a bitch who don't want to do that shit, she'll find the one for her. And for, you know, excuse me, I'm going to say bitch, you know. But, and for a man who wants, you know, certain things, he'll get what he deserves. So, I agree. I think I like the cater to my man. I already said that. So,
but I feel like sometimes, like for me, if a girl really does fuck with you, then you wouldn't even have to ask me to do that. Like, Or
some girls really don't know.
So,
some girls don't know.
Like he said, like they came in a fatherless home, and I did. I came up in a fatherless home, but like you have to train yourself certain things. You know what I mean? You have to unteach yourself certain things.
Yes,
that's true.
So,
okay.
I agree.
We get on the page. We get on the right track over here.
Women get turned on when you check them, bro. I don't know what it is, son. Some kind of crazy psychology in their mind.
Facts.
When you tell them, yo, don't fucking do that, or yo, don't do, like, I don't want you doing this. If you want to do it, that's cool, but I'm leaving. That's gonna make her think twice, because the problem is that most guys don't hold women accountable. I'm gonna say that again. Most men don't hold women accountable. And if you guys don't believe me, watch this fucking podcast and look at all these women, how they operate when I talk to them. I'm not even out here trying to court them or date them or nothing, and they're acting crazy. Could you imagine if they had the advantage of me trying to approach them sexually? They would treat me even worse. They're on a podcast in 1080p, live stream with 10,000 live viewers acting a fool. Why? Because many modern day women aren't held accountable for their actions, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When I kicked that guy out yesterday, even though he was mad and he didn't like it, men understand that there's an invisible barrier of a possibility of violence at all times. He gets up, he leaves, right? Girls, you gonna have to call the fucking cops. I go nowhere. Attacking me and Chris, whatever, because she knows that we ain't gonna punch her. You know what I'm saying? If we did, we'd probably kill her. So, knowing that many modern day women operate like this, you guys need to arm yourselves with bazookas, because you guys, like I said before, have butter knives in a fucking bazooka fight. You guys are not equipped to deal with a lot of these modern day women, which means, say it on the podcast too, people.
Actually, just thought of a question. In the modern dating life that we have today, who you think has it harder, men or women, and why?
Men. In Atlanta.
In Atlanta, wait, what?
Men. I mean, like, yeah, men have it harder. But I mean, it's a man's world. Like I already said, like it literally, there's certain things that men have that's easier for men, certain things easier for women.
Okay.
Monetarily, it's harder for men.
Monetarily? You mean like to make money?
Not to make money, but to like, to have it, because you got to spend that. You're the provider. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to take them
and
out
then, like,
and set
you
out
gotta
this
put into
money.
play, like, some guys don't really all have it like that, but they're still coming on their come up, so I guess I could see both ways.
They're like, damn, I really want a female, but it's like, damn, they all want money.
Exactly. They all want certain standards, Who do you think have it worse, men or women?
No, I definitely see the point of view. Like, it is a lot, and it's like all that pressure. Like, just imagine even like a date nowadays. But then sometimes I also feel like with the modern day era, Instagram, all these dating apps, all the shit, it's just like everyone's so exposable. So does anyone really take the time to get to know somebody, even if they're in hard times? Like, be honest. Like, I could be like, oh, you said one slick thing, instead of working on what we got going on. Yeah. They're like, bet Instagram, there's another nigga waiting on my Instagram. Yeah. So I feel like we don't even have the time to get to know each other anymore because we're so quick to switch up. Both sides.
No.
Oh, she's being crazy.
Hell no.
Yes. Because I feel like guys will be like,
they have less
she's
time
being
for the
crazy.
bullshit.
Good thing I have A, B, and C. Or like a girl's like, okay, I'm crazy. Next person.
False as fuck. You're thinking about from a lens of women perspective, meaning that you're thinking about the guys that you fuck with. And those guys are probably the top 20% of men, because that's what's normally is happening now. Since the world became globalized, instead of you being in your small town and dealing with Jaws from down the street who might be, semi-attractive, now you got, I don't know, Drake in your DM saying, hey, I'll fly you out to Dubai. Which are you gonna choose? You're gonna choose Drake every single time.
Every time.
You're gonna choose the one that has the most every single time.
No, not every time. Not every time, because if you build that rapport, that relationship, that love, that bond.
I need a cap that says cap.
Boy, bye.
I need a cap that says cap.
If you have that bond.
No, because sometimes I swear, like,
you kidding?
Nah, because if I had that bond for real, and it was someone I loved and someone who had potential, like, and who was getting to it, and I trusted and loved.
Cap.
I don't think
this is cap right now. I don't even know what we're talking about.
But it's not even fair. So, like, say for your perspective, how you're like, well, if someone DM'd you, but like, what if you did have a bond with that person? Like, sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been with guys that are very well off, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, this is not what I'm looking for. Like, I'm not saying, like, cool, you got all these means that you could give me, but am I gonna be okay with just sitting here and pretend to like you and be miserable?
Right.
The point of that analogy was to basically say the average dude is not the average dude no more. The average dude is actually unattractive now.
There's no more average. I'll agree. There's no more average in the world.
Yes, it is.
No average girl. Like, there's literally no more average. And like, I just saw a meme about that recently. Like, they're like, what happened to being normal? Everything is like designer. You gotta have a girl with the Birkin or the big ass Chanel. You know what I'm saying? And the man gotta have the money. Like, there's no more average. This is the average now. This is the standard for the average.
And then no. I would argue that for men. So either you unattractive or you're attractive. And if you're attractive, you the top 20%. And if you're unattractive, you're below.
No.
As women, no. They did a study about this. They did a study about this. That's why I got my facts. Okay. For guys, we still look at if I'm about to put into numbers. If we say a 5 is a 5, and I go to another guy, hey, what do you think about this girl? They say, oh, she might be a 6, she might be a 4, but it's still in that range. For women, you could say, oh, this guy is a 9, and then another woman come along and be like, no, he's unattractive.
Well, that's just because everyone has their types. Like, that's not fair to be like, okay, say for
what? So you're saying all men are gonna agree with you? Or maybe girls are... No, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everyone has their type.
That's what they did study on. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know.
I got my links too.
But I will say, girls, I feel like maybe it's just that women have more of like, this is what I like and this is what I like. Because I have girlfriends that are like, I only date light skin guys. There's nothing wrong with dark skins or whatever, but that's just their particular type. So there's nothing wrong with that. And like, I don't see, or like, they have their heights and their whatever. But like, still at the end of the day, it's like, what if I have a girlfriend that does like short guys? I'm like, girl, that's all you. Like, you got that.
A girl that likes short guys.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Because I got big dicks.
No, wait, what? Hold on. We getting so off topic right now. No, I want to touch on what you just said, just specifically, really quickly. When you say she likes short guys, she means shorter than her, or just short guys in general?
Just like short guys in general. Like
exactly.
Guys.
So it's nothing wrong with that. Bottom line is the average dude is not the average dude no more. The average dude is unattractive to most women.
No, what do you mean attractive?
Okay, we need to get an Instagram. Search a picture of an average dude. Let's start right
All right, let's continue on. Get nowhere.
We're gonna get offended. You gotta keep your fucking foot on their neck, okay? And I don't mean that literally for you dumb niggas out there. Okay, I'll put it on there. No, don't really put your foot on their neck. But what I'm saying is you need to assert dominance all the time and not be scared to assert said dominance when she does something stupid. I want to go on Instagram. Well, you can. No problem, but I'm not gonna take you serious no more. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is too, guys, once you reach a certain level, you have money, you have status.
Yeah.
So what?
Is he worth it? If you telling me that and you worth it, like maybe I'll take a little bit of detox from this Instagram if you're worth it. Because how he's talking is he's coming like, there's a movie on Instagram called 365 DNI or something like that. He was worth it, baby. I'd get off Instagram for you, like.
But I just feel like, what does Instagram have to do with anything? Like, I feel like if you genuinely trust me 110%, why are you trying to be like?
Maybe he wants it for your detox, because traditionally a man is supposed to be the head of a household.
Okay, so how about this?
So maybe,
I'm gonna let them talk for just 1 minute. Go ahead.
But I'm like, okay, so
I'm about to destroy
you can still have Instagram and then I can't.
It's not the same for men and women. That's why.
Why is it not the same?
Oh, so he can still have that shit?
Yeah.
Why?
Baby,
Why
you better be paying every bill and take me out every month to a different country twice a month.
But see, I just feel like, to me, it's like either you trust me or you don't. If you don't trust me, that's good.
It's not about trust. It's not about trust. If you spent out your money, your hard-earned money, right? You worked day in, day out. You finally saved up enough money to buy a Lambo. Are you gonna park it in the ghetto, knowing that car thieves are gonna try to steal your car?
No.
Exactly. You're not gonna put it in a position for where even though it might have the best locks, it might have the best alarm system, you're still not going to put it in a position. That is
a horrible analogy.
I'll be like this. How about this, baby?
No, it's not. That's exactly how we feel.
This is how I would have to do it. This is exactly how I do it. All right.
So
here's my Instagram password.
Huh?
Instagram is the ghetto? Is that the analogy?
No, it's not like...
Instagram is the car thief.
Where you can have more opportunities of like venturing out in your relationship. But I'm like, okay, cool. You want to play it like that? Then I'd be like, here's my Instagram password. You can check all this shit and I'll be here. So what's up? Like,
that's insecure though.
You want my Instagram? There it is.
It's a little insecure.
How is that
probably
insecure?
Would get old to me. It would probably get old to me.
So how would you feel if your girl was like, I need
delete your Instagram?
I need to delete your Instagram.
It's not the same thing for men and women though.
But that's double standards.
But that's the point. It is.
baby, that's on some real old school shit, honestly. Like, I might entertain it for some time, take advantage of what you have to offer, but it's gonna get old to me. Okay. You can't control me. Like, we're, like, you know what I mean? That's insecure,
but
and
that
that's
just sounds like a guy that's like, you can't wear this when we go out. But I'm like, so you don't want me to look like the baddest bitch, but I'm your bitch. So I'm like, if I'm standing right next to you and I look fine as fuck with you, wouldn't you be?
Y'all are like going different things, but at the same time, you gotta understand, you guys don't think the same things we think. We think in reality, you guys don't. So for instance, if I know for a fact we about to go to a club where there's a lot of aggressive dudes or whatever, and you got a girl who's dressed super duper provocative, and I know that that's gonna be much more provocative than the average person at the place, why would I want the trouble of having that female go to that place?
Because my bitch, if she can, if the nigga try and get hit. So my thing is like, that's how it should be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should let me go out like that because I'm yours. You need to be confident and secure in that. You're not going to try to change me again from the person I was. Now, you can change me to be better. Like he said, he does keep girls away from their stupid shit. But at the end of the day, certain things are just like, you can't control me. Like, you can tell me what to do sometimes because that is sexy. That's one of the things that actually turn me on, non-sexual. But it's like, it's to a limit.
It's not control, it's setting boundaries.
Yeah.
You always have the option to walk away from
You can't set boundaries on me.
Yeah, you can.
Set your boundaries on you.
I feel like I feel like in every relationship there's
gotta
be boundaries. Like, there's gonna be a certain amount of respect. Like, okay, cool. I'll post, like I said, I'll post lingerie pictures or whatever, but like I can't have some sexual ass fucking comment behind it and then my nigga be like, who the fuck are you talking
delete
to?
that shit.
I'm like, okay, that's enough, but like, don't question me on what I'm doing because you met me posting this beforehand. Don't like you.
Now y'all get an understanding and look into the mind and perspective of females.
Wow.
This is
but
how
I'm thinking like captions that are like, okay, you know.
You gotta tell me on the first date, like, look, I saw these pictures. Like, if you my girl, like, I'm gonna let you know right now. Like he said, set those boundaries. You gotta let it know from the jump. Like, if you my girl, like, you don't have to be, but you're not gonna be able to put that shit up. So it's all about conversation and letting us know. And like, but don't come like you've been in this shit for a year now. Now you're saying this shit. Hell no. Like,
got you. No, I got you, and I understand that. So basically, be more communicative about your boundaries and about the things that you don't like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
So whatever it is, you have the leverage. It's your way or the highway. She can't replace you. We live in a world though now where men are incentivized to have a scarcity mindset while women have an abundance mindset. The reason why girls want to keep Instagram, go to the club, and do all this extra fuck shit is because women always want to be able to reserve the right to have backup options. Okay? They always want to do that. So if you try to take that away from them, they fight tooth and nail. But you want to know what? When you take it away from her, you protect her from herself.
Like a Muslim.
You assert dominance. You let her know that you're not one to be played with. And most importantly, she's going to respect you guys. The foundation of female attraction lies in respect. And that respect needs to come from a fear of loss. Say that again. A fear of loss creates respect. Okay? But that fear of loss can only exist if you're high value and worthy of losing. A lot of you niggas aren't worthy of losing.
Yep.
Living with your mom, smoking weed, being a fucking dork. You know what I'm saying? Like supplicating to her, qualifying yourself to her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are out here like literally like chasing ass and not working on yourself. But when you work on yourself and you make yourself, as Rollo says, your own mental point of origin, these women come correct. You want to know why? Because when you're attractive and you work on yourself, guess what? Other girls are going to notice that. And when other girls like you, then your girl's going to like you more. And she's going to do everything in her power to keep you. She ain't going to be worrying about posting pictures of her ass on the internet or doing this extra shit. She's going to start to do things unprompted for you because she understands that your value is higher than hers. And whether people want to say it or not, women only want men that are better than them. They want a man better than them. This whole feminist agenda of I want an equal partner, 50-50 partnership, shut the fuck up. It's cap. You want a man that's superior to you. So I need you niggas to start acting like you're superior to these women. I'm not saying you're better than her as in like for you know human rights or anything like that, but what I am saying is within the confinements of this relationship, you're the leader. Yeah. It's a dictatorship now. My way or the highway. Back to the streets or in the sheets with me.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. Like I felt like just like the way you said, he wasn't trying to be completely disrespectful or anything like that. But I'm like, okay, ladies, if you're watching, just so you don't think
3%
I'm like on
that's
some
watching,
shit,
gotcha.
like 3%, whatever, 3 not ladies, man ladies, I don't know. But if you're watching,
what the fuck? No, go ahead.
But if you're watching, like at the end of the day, if we're actually looking out for a guy, do you want a guy like not figuring his shit out either. Like I do prefer looking for a guy that at least has his shit together. Like not like cool. I might.
What is your definition of having shit together though?
Like
place to lay down.
Place to lay down.
Car. Job income.
Exactly.
A nice little. You look presentable when you go
right.
out.
Like you don't have to have everything, but you gotta at least.
That's like the
criteria. Get there, or if I can see that you're getting somewhere. I'm like not saying that you're not going to, but like like I just feel like that's. I understand that.
Okay, and then what are your thoughts
on what he
just said for the past 45 seconds? Because you had a lot to say. I'm about to say you had a lot to say.
Damn, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Like
she changed her mind. Wrong. We like, changing minds over here.
You're not changing minds. I'm a very traditional gal. Okay. Like, I am. Like I agree with him to a certain standpoint. It's not no dictatorship, but I agree with you. We're not doing no dictation because I want my man to wear the pants, and I have a big personality, so you need to be able to check me, but in the right way. Okay. So it's not every man's gonna be able to do that. So the right one will be. So it's like, check me the right way. So it's gonna tell me like, you know what? Change me a little bit, for the better. All right, I'm not gonna wear as my man, but it's not no dictatorship, and you're gonna have to be worth it, like he said. It has to be reciprocated. We both have to be worth it. But I'm not supposed to be where I'm like, he's making all the money, I'm not making shit. He feels like he can tell me whatever. I need you to know that I'm also, you don't want to lose this because this is a money asset. This is all this. I can provide everything that you can. So what are you really saying?
Well, no. Let's.
As far as monetarily.
Got you.
Not a dick. I can't provide the dick.
I wasn't even talking about that. So let's go back to my original question that you guys didn't answer before. What do you actually bring to the table that you think guys want? Let me be more specific.
Right now, I'm not looking for a relationship, but what I will be able to put to the table, I know I'm going to bring money. Because men don't want a fluke. Men want somebody who's doing some shit. I feel like most men, as far as like celebrity men and men who are like, with the money, they want someone who's also making money as well. They want someone who makes them look good, someone to compliment them, someone who can make them laugh, someone who's their peace. Okay. That's what you can bring. That's what
the first part I disagree with. The last part, yes, facts.
Bye.
It's not money. Money is not a very big thing for guys. I don't understand why you girls think that way. For us, it's like just the icing on the cake.
Some guys,
it's like the cherry
not all
on
guys
top.
think this.
No. Unless you a dude who needs money, yes, a dude that's like a
guys with money think like that.
That they need a girl with money.
Guys with money think like they don't want a female with no money. They want someone who's producing income. They like income producing females.
I feel like a guy. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. So like guys, like you said, it was a good like how it's good to. It's just a bonus or icing on the cake. I kind of do agree with that because, like I said, like I've dated guys with money and I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not as well off as they are. Like I'm over here driving like a 2017 Fiat. Like, hey, what's up? But I feel like it really does come with like the respect you have for the person and like you having their back and making sure like at least how I think of it with men, I'm like, okay, I think of little things that they like and needs that they put behind in the back of their heads. They'll be like, oh shit, like I forgot I do like this, or oh man, I do really appreciate that because other people don't do this shit. But it's not all necessarily that, but like
that's part of it. Yeah, I deal with men with money too, and I'm like the richest, but at the end of the day, like for someone who a man wants his woman, I feel it to be his backbone, his woman to be his also business partner. I feel like the modern
when you say backbone, what do you mean exactly?
To support them. The man should be the head of the household, yes.
Okay.
The woman should be the backbone to support them in their decisions and all that stuff. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
All right, let's continue on.
There's no way around it. You want this security, you want this provisioning, you want this leadership? Cool. You will get it. But it comes at a cost. A lot of you guys are giving these chicks a free fucking home, rent-free, bruh. And they're not doing shit to pay for it. They need to pay with it, with their femininity, their submission, and being a good, dutiful girlfriend. I've had guys, I've been at parties and shit like that. Dude's girlfriends speak up over them. They say reveal embarrassing secrets and shit. Overtalk them, all this extra shit. I'd be looking at the dude like, yo, are you serious? I can't tell you guys. If I'm out with a girl and she's like talking or whatever, over talking too much, I tell her, yo, shut up. Stop talking. Just like that. I don't care.
That's sexy.
Fresh heard it the other day.
I'd be like, God damn.
Like, come here.
Oh
Be
God,
quiet.
bro.
You know, and I'll just be like, yo, shut up.
Sheesh.
Stop talking. You're embarrassing us. Like, what's wrong with you? And sometimes you got to do that so she understands that there's a line. You can't do this shit. You know, because like I said, guys, women only are aroused and attracted to you when they respect you. That respect has to come sometimes at the bottom of a fucking gator on her neck. All right? There's a reason why pimps were so good with women. It's not because, you know, they're out here slick talk or whatever. It was the fear of him leaving her that kept her attracted. Now, am I telling you guys to be fucking pimps and run around and smack chicks? No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you need to understand the fundamental foundation of female attraction comes from respect, and that respect comes from the fear of loss.
I definitely agree
which
with
that
that
means
part.
you need to actually instill that fear of loss by staying high value and focusing on yourself, not these girls, man.
Talk to him.
Man, don't DeMarco.
Let's go.
I
All
definitely
right.
agree with
What are
that.
y'all final thoughts from your perspective?
Okay. He definitely gives me Muslim vibes. Like,
Okay.
I don't know who this is, but hey, okay.
Or like you could at least just pull me to the side and feel like, babe,
You don't have to scream at me like you're embarrassing us. Shut up. You can tell
I
me shut
definitely
up.
don't think he's gonna be like, you're embarrassing to shut up. I think he's like, hey, yo, shut up.
But
Yeah,
some
like
guys
if you
are
say like, all right, chill out, cause like,
But if you hurt my feelings a little bit, like it's gonna hurt my feelings, but it's also gonna turn me on. Like, all right, babe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like when a guy knows how to check me, because sometimes I do need to shut up. Like, I
But
need
you
to
don't
check
have to
me.
be like that. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I've definitely had a situation where I'm like, okay, maybe I'm doing too much. Not really doing too much, like I'm out there, but like he genuinely pulled me to the side and was like, hey, like I didn't like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, bet. Like, noted. Next time I got you. Like, but
And that's on each personality, because he
it also
definitely
depends.
up
Because this guy would be.
northern
I would honestly,
Muslim
if a guy told me to
personality.
shut the fuck up, I'd be like,
Oh no, bye. Bye.
Okay, so you girls agree that
Respectfully.
respect comes with attraction.
yes.
Yeah, I
Or attraction
do.
comes
Most
with respect.
definitely.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
I feel like it's like I feel like that's like guys liking women that are confident. Like
No,
no.
no.
Guys
We
don't
got
like
we like girls that are fit and fine as fuck.
But
Confidence doesn't change your attraction level for us.
okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not a guy.
Well,
so maybe-
yes, it does, because if
Cause
you're
like, what if I'm
it doesn't.
fine?
if
It
someone's
doesn't.
coming, if someone's building, if someone's gonna have your kids, you want them to be confident because you want them to instill that in your kids. You don't want someone who's just airheaded
No.
and just looks good and is fit and just no, no.
No,
You
that's
want
wrong. That's
you
wrong.
want someone who's also smart. I'm not believing that. We
Ask
can
guys,
agree
go
to disagree.
outside and literally ask guys, does confidence level
Okay, they want them in
Change.
how, in a sexual way or in a way for forever, because this fades, beauty fades, all that fades.
Of course. Yeah, but we're talking about attraction. So we're talking about things that are going to keep me attracted to you sexually. So if
Okay.
when it comes to that, we don't care about your confidence, just like we don't care too much about your money. The people that care about
Just
your
look
confidence
good.
or your money, no, not just look good, fit and look good. Some people just look good and be
Fit and
not
look
fit.
good. Right.
Some people, are fit and don't look good. So
Right.
it is both.
That girl you showed me today.
Oh shit, they talking fancy with teeth. Damn.
No, she really looked like a man.
I have nothing.
All right, yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't want no smoke when it comes to that type shit. All right. Anyway, where can they find y'all?
Okay, Nea Wild, Neo Wild with an E at the end on Instagram.
Don't forget to, little tag my thingy, but Imani S. Williams, IMANIS Williams.
All right, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.